What's up, guys? Welcome back for another video. This is Tyler Sonic here. I wanted to bring you guys an update. It's been about a week of daily driving with the new throttle body, and I have to say my mind is freaking blown how much difference this thing makes. Now, the first two things I want to address that a lot of people are asking me is there a big difference in horsepower and breathability? Now, naturally, this part was made for both of those things, as well as throttle response. Those are pretty much the things that you would accomplish with replacing and getting a bigger throttle body put on over in place of the stock throttle body. Now, the first two things I'll address is horsepower. I can't really attest to that, guys, because I did not dyno this car before modifying it at all, so I don't know what the original true stock numbers are at my elevation, and I can't use anybody else's because I don't know anybody around here that's dynoed their car stock, so I wouldn't have a true number for that, right? Now, I will eventually dyno the car, but it will be, this is what the numbers are with all this done. It's not going to be a comparison, so it's basically just going to show you guys what I can run at my elevation here in Utah with all these parts. So keep that in mind. But as far as horsepower gain and as far as breathability, I can't necessarily say that there is a difference specifically to my situation at this elevation. Now, from the manufacturer and from the guy that actually does the porting of the throttle body, they do have numbers and figures to back that up because it has been tested, but they were testing, of course, at a different elevation, so I can't necessarily take those numbers to heart where I'm at. But I will say the throttle response on this is incredible. I don't know how just going from a 74mm to an 80mm throttle body made this big of a difference, but it is definitely not restricting this car's ability anymore. This car should come stock with this part. It is a whole different beast. I'm going to be inserting clips that I took a few minutes ago of me actually doing a couple of takeoffs, and also of me doing some rolling at about 35-40 miles an hour and then gassing it. Now, most of you guys that have 200s, you can attest to the fact that at certain miles per hour and at certain RPMs, there's a really big lag when you're just cruising along and then all of a sudden you gas it. For me, I always noticed it was around third or fourth gear and it was around 30 or 40 miles an hour in that ballpark. And I have clips where I was rolling at 35, did it a couple of times, and I'm hoping you guys can hear the audio of the engine and the exhaust and everything, but you can hear that there is no delay. I mean, I don't know really any other way to show you guys because I don't have anybody, you know, to film next to me or anything like that at the moment. Maybe in the future I'll see if I can show you guys that, because that would be real cool. But as far as the takeoff, and you can just tell by my reaction that this thing is well worth it. Now, on the site where these are being sold, last I looked, they were going for $300, $299.99 is what I saw. I cannot believe the response that you get. There is literally zero delay in the pedal, and the car just sounds incredible. So as far as the way it sounds and the way it's performing, I have to say, hands down, this is a part that everybody needs to have. I truly believe that, and I stand by that. And I can tell you that after just a week of driving. The response you get when you put the pedal to the floor from this thing is just, bar none, it's what you need to have on your car. And I know that all you guys that have 200s that watch my channel, so a vast majority of you, hate the delay in the throttle. I know that you guys do. Now, I've been getting asked recently on the forums, everybody's asking if they make this part for a 2.4 liter. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't know. I have a 3.6 liter, so I don't do any sort of investigating or research on 2.4 liter parts. If you guys want me to start doing that, leave a comment below and let me know. I have no problem doing it, and I have nothing against the 2.4 liter. I know that there's a lot of people that do talk crap on it. I don't think there's anything wrong with owning a 2.4 liter. To be honest with you guys, if you want to hear me talk about that more, let me know. But just being upfront and honest with you guys, I only really look at stuff that applies to my car, so the 3.6 liter V6. And that is the part that I'm talking about, the throttle body that was ported to 80 millimeters. That is what this is for. It's for the 3.6 liters. So keep that in mind if you guys are interested in the part. I know a lot of people that watch my channel have told me in the comments that they drive a 2.4 liter. I don't believe this is going to work for you guys, so keep that in mind. Now, if I'm wrong, if anybody knows and anybody has an actual one on there or has tested it, please let me know, because I would love to know if I'm wrong. I'd like to make sure that everybody is aware of it. I would like to make sure that everybody knows that it does work. But in the meantime, I have to say I truly don't think that it does. I am going to say, because unfortunately I completely spaced in my last video to shout this out. And Will, you know I'm truly sorry about that, buddy. But I have to give a massive shout out to Will. For those of you guys that don't know who I'm talking about, we have a Chrysler 200 forum group on Facebook, and Will is one of the original OGs of that group, and he is probably the nicest dude in the world. And if you ever have a question or need help, this guy's the first guy to help you, especially when it comes to questions about like performance and features and things like that. So massive shout out to you, Will. Will was awesome enough to hook me up with the throttle body. I completely spaced to even mention that in the last video. Will, I can't apologize to you enough. I know you told me not to worry about it, but I have to say in front of everybody that I truly do appreciate what you did sending this to me. You're doing a lot for this channel, man. Not only have you helped me with questions, and not only have you helped me just by being a buddy, dude. Honestly, I truly appreciate you sending this out to me and having the thought that the reason you wanted to do this was to help my build and help my channel, and I truly appreciate that, bro. That you will be repaid, and I will make sure of it. I've already got something in the works for you as we speak, so I will make sure that I keep you guys on the channel, the Sonic Squad, posted on what I'm going to do for Will to pay him back. I'm going to make sure to film that process. It'll be some more content for us, and it'll be really cool to give something back to Will. He did not have to do this. He completely went out of his way to do this for me, for you guys, and for the channel. And I'm super stoked that he went out of his way to do that. It just shows what a stand-up dude he is. So one tip, if you guys ever have a friend or a buddy or anybody that ever does something like that for you, don't let that go unnoticed. One of the biggest things is making sure that people are appreciated for the things that they do. This gesture was seriously the most selfless thing this guy could have done, and out of nowhere just wanted to hook me up with this. So Will, once again, huge shout out to you, buddy. I truly appreciate it. It means more to me than you'll ever know. Like I said, no delay in the throttle. Oh, that was awesome. I'm sure you guys can hear it. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the windows down and see if I can get a good clip for you guys. Woo! So I just went from rolling at about 38 miles an hour and just gassed it. And no delay. That is where I used to have one of the biggest problems. It was about third or fourth gear. If you're rolling, there used to be such a big delay. I'm gonna see if I can get a couple more for you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the noise and maybe laughing at me a little bit, because I'm like a kid in a candy store. This is awesome. I'm so stoked. I literally want to just, I feel like I have that urge to just go drive for no reason again. Just to go have fun, just to hear the car, just to be out. This is literally what car culture is about. It is literally, it's crazy that just this one little change can kind of restore the fun and just driving like an idiot. Safely, of course. Nobody around me while I'm doing it, but it's crazy how much fun you can have because of one little change. So, alright, so we're going at 35. Instant response. That's freaking crazy. I'm gonna end up breaking something. Holy cow. It is such a beautiful day. It's like 75 degrees where I'm at right now up in northern Utah. Literally the perfect weather for driving, for cruising, being out doing stuff with everybody. I'll get one more takeoff for you guys. I gotta let this car gap a little bit. They're a little close to me. I think that's the first time I've ever spun my tires. That was sick. I don't know if the camera picked that up, and I don't know if it was just because I was turning, but I literally just spun tires. That was awesome. This thing is crazy. If you guys want to know my opinion on the throttle body, absolutely worth every penny. Absolutely worth it. You guys have got to get one. I'm so surprised that more people have not done videos on this thing. Absolutely incredible, dude. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it was pretty quick, besides my little rant right there, but if you did sit through the whole video and you enjoyed, like I said, guys, drop a thumbs up on the video. It truly helps me. And then go ahead and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, if you haven't subscribed already. And that's it for today's video. I'm out.